Hi everybody, welcome back to OCA today, where we are off to my first specialist British bird show of the season. We are off to the Lancashire British Bird and Hybrid Club show. I expect this is going to be a fantastic day. Loads and loads of various British hardbills, finches. We're going to have some soft bills there. There's even going to be, I believe, some Norwich Canaries and the small sales section as well. Really looking forward to the day, and of course I am show secretary, so I am doing a lot of the running behind the scenes of this show, organising all the entries, and there's 400 birds entered. So it's going to be a fantastic day. Let's head off to the show.
Some fantastic prizes.
So we are back from the Lancashire British Bird and Hybrid Club show, and it was a fantastic day. It was very successful for me, as you can see here. Big thank you to the judges for judging the show, of course. Big thanks to all the stewards and everyone behind the scenes for getting it all rolling. It really helps when you have extra hands on deck to just make the show run smoothly. And of course, myself, actually my dad, and then another member of the family doing the running behind the scenes of the show secretary work, taking sort of turns on just entering details, really worked very well. So it was a fantastic day. And on the show perspective, big congratulations to Andy Hickson, who went and won Best Exhibit with his Greenfinch. Steve Hardcastle won Best Mule or Hybrid with his Greenfinch Mule. And then for the 4th year in a row, we won Best Novice Exhibit. And that's outstanding. I'm so pleased with that. I'm so proud with that. You know, I put a lot of time and effort into my birds, and then when you see the rewards come back, like winning that, it's amazing. So the bird that actually won that is the son of my famous Greenfinch that has won about 25 different special awards over the past 4 years. His son this year went and won Best Novice at the Lancashire to have me retain the title for 4 years in a row, which is amazing. So super, super pleased with that. And I have to say, I think it's probably the most competitive novice entry I've ever competed with. There was 11 different novices in the show, entering just below 100 birds in total, which is amazing. And to say that I come out on top with my Greenfinch winning was just really, really pleasing. Alongside that, we also won Best Novice Softbill. I entered a young bearded reedling or bearded tit that we bred this year, popped him in the cage. He trained lovely, he was fantastic, did really well, and he went and won Best Novice Softbill against, I think it was another bearded reedling as well. So really, really pleasing with that. And then I entered 8 birds into the show. We walked away with 8 class wins, and bearing in mind, don't get me wrong, I think actually the Hawfinch was in the class of his own. Usually it's quite normal for Hawfinches, not too many people keep them. The Reedling was in a class of his own. I think one of my Greenfinches of the 3 was in classes of their own, but the other, I think 4 or 5 birds were in some very competitive classes. I think we had a class of 12 lesser red polls, and my lesser red poll hen flighted bird went and won the whole lot from that class, which is really pleasing because I've been putting a lot of effort into it, improving the quality of the red polls, and you know, I'm starting to see the fruits of that. Is that the overall quality of the stud is really improving. We've produced a good number of very good quality birds that also won their classes, but it's actually a flighted bird that I bred last year went and won. So really, really pleasing day. And like I say, because it was such a competitive sort of entry, I'm absolutely sort of gobsmacked and super proud of that. So that was really good, and a big thank you to everybody who came along and supported the show as well. Approximately 400 entries. I think that if we had not got the avian influenza problems that are happening in the UK at the moment, we had several people had to cancel their entries. A couple of guys couldn't make it because they got previous commitments, but I think we could quite easily have smashed 500 entries this year, and fingers crossed that will be the case for next year, at least 500 entries. So a huge thanks to everybody who came along. A wonderful day once again, a very successful day for me. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you've enjoyed today's episode and you'd like to see more from OC Avery as we tour many different bird shows over the winter months, and we've of course got next breeding season, we've got loads of exciting trips planned, then make sure to subscribe down below, smash a like on the video, hit the notification bell, and follow us on other social media, Instagram, Facebook and TikTok, for daily updates and behind the scenes footage of all of our birds. So thank you very much for watching once again. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.